Okay, 4:30 in the morning. This is how we do. This is how the day starts. Heading to Premier. Let's go. Okay.
Jesus is Love, sung by the Commodores on Premier
Listen
Gospel.
to Premier Gospel
We've been sharing
on the way. So, parked up now in Cannon Street. Cannon Bridge House. Down here. So this time of the day, there's no one in the building. So, this is how I access. This is what the radio station looks like in the mornings. At least for now. It's a temporary building. We're going in. Good morning. We're going in. Yeah. Oh. So, this is what 4 in the morning looks like. These are studios. Temporary studios, of course, because we've moved from Victoria to here. And I usually park myself right here. Studio 1, Premier Radio. Studio 2, Premier Gospel. Let the day begin. Let's see. 5:10. I'm a bit late, actually. So one of the first things I do when I get to the office is fire up my emails and catch up with emails. So, got to put glasses on, but I think I've left my glasses at home. Lord have mercy. Yep, glasses have been left at home. Oh my. How we gonna do this? So usually I have an old pair in the bag, so I know what's happened. Left it in my bag that I took to church yesterday, so it's the old glasses for now. It's an old prescription, but I can still see through it. So yep, what I'll do is get all my stuff out, including my Vaseline for my lips because they get dry real quick as we talk. So, yep. Notebook. If I ever want to get secrets of what's happening right here, right now, from where you are, this is the book that has it all. So, let's turn on the lights in here. This is an old pair of glasses, and you'll see. Ooh, that's better. I can see better now. This time of the day, first thing I do, check emails, catch up with what might be relevant on social media for us. Where's my, okay, there we go. So you know what just happened there? I was looking for my phone so I could plug it in. Of course, my phone is the one that's recorded. Have you ever done that? you're looking for something that's in your hand. So these are Premier Studios. The time now is 5:15 in the morning. This is normally how it goes for me. This is how I prepare for the day. So when you're listening to your radio and you're hearing Premier, this is what it takes to make it happen. So usually I'm here before the breakfast show to make sure breakfast show goes right. A lot of times, well, not a lot of times, every now and then I might come in and there'll be a problem to solve, which I have to jump on. And then lots of yawning. I'm gonna show you how many emails there are in my box as I opened it this morning. 1,800. Okay. How many do you think I'm gonna get through this morning? Let's go. Okay, so in the studio now, gonna prepare for the breakfast show. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check in on a WhatsApp group and send some Merry Christmas messages to everyone before Belinda comes. So this is what we're doing. Okay, so we are in Studio 2. Just preparing for the start of the breakfast show. Now, since lockdown, people have been working from home. A lot of people working from home. And so, of course, Christmas Day, everyone is at home. So I've come in to tech up for the breakfast show. The tech up pretty much is you become the hands and eyes. Still wearing my old glasses, not my new ones. I left my new ones at home, would you believe? In my bag that I took to church yesterday. So, tech up in this morning for Belinda. Her hands and eyes. She's gonna be at home. That's the plan. Okay. So what I'll do for now is just go through the system, make sure the news is in place, and it is. Usually the news is done by our journalists, but because it's Christmas Day, news is done by IRN, the people who supply news for all the radio stations in the country, really. So news is there, but there's no weather. So I'm gonna find the weather bed, because usually one of the key things a radio station does, tell you the time, give you the news, tell you weather. Okay, so I'm gonna look for the weather and put that in. Okay, let's do that. In the meantime, some music for you. Christmas music. This is Kevin Ross. It's Christmas time. Going into sounds of blackness. Oh yeah. Okay. I just told you I'm tech upping because she's at home, and guess what?
You didn't read my WhatsApp. Who's this then?
Look, she's supposed to be at home. She's in the studio. Okay.
I thought I'd let the hubby sleep.
Okay, so I'm sitting at my desk, and Belinda's on the radio in the studio behind us. Well, it's in front of me, it's behind you as you watch. Effectively, I'm listening to the show to make sure everything is going as it should do. It's Christmas Day. We cannot afford to have any mix up. I've had to go in and tell Belinda to stop singing She was singing. Stop singing. Her and Theo. Well, actually, no. Let me not put Belinda same hub as Theo, because Theo's singing is horrendous. If you've ever listened to Premier Gospel, you know what I mean. Theo Manderson's singing is horrendous. But anyhow, so I'm sitting at my desk, and what I'm doing is I'm listening to the show, listening to the station, keeping an eye on Premier and also Premier Christian Radio. We have 3 radio stations. So I'm station director for one, but head of music for all 3. So it's Christmas Day, special programming, listening to all things around, and then looking at the systems that make broadcast possible, which I'm going to show you in a second on my laptop as we go along. So that's how radio is done. So this is how the magic of radio happens. So I'm sitting at my desk looking at this software called G Selector, which is where we create shows, create the, everything that you get to hear. And also there's one called Zeta. Now this is what's happening right now as we speak. In that studio there, you see the microphone is on. That means Belinda's talking. And to prove it, you can hear her.
Evangelist Sissy B says, I don't really do titles, don't really do titles. But anyway, thank you. She goes on to say, and to all of the Premier Gospel,
Belinda
the
speaking,
Hot Porridge
as you can see,
Massive, and the Premier family, may
it's
you all have a blessed
wet
day. However
Christmas
you choose
outside,
to
not
mark
white
it. As we
Christmas.
were reminded yesterday, we do not need to debate the date of
So
Christ's birth,
listening
but
to
acknowledge
Belinda, and as you listen, this screen keeps us up to date on who's, so that's Premier Christian Radio is on, Premier Gospel is on, Premier Praise is on, and if at any time any of the stations have a problem, those yellow lights starts flashing. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just keeping an eye on the show and also updating songs. So when you send me a song, this is where I update it, and we're listening to Belinda to see if she's doing okay.
Thank you so much for sending that through. Keep your scriptures of encouragement coming through. If you've got a prayer request, I'm still going to be praying just before 9 o'clock, so you can send that over to me as well. You're listening to the Gospel Breakfast Show right here on Premier Gospel.
She's about to play the next song. There you go. That's her next item. Okay, so whilst all that is going on, what I do is one of my roles is head of music for all the radio stations. So songs that you have sent in, I load them into the system, yeah? And just a note for artists to send music to radio stations: if you want your song to be played during Christmas, it needs to be in by latest end of October, because as you imagine, everyone goes on holiday, so people start planning early, start recording programs early, setting things up early. So anyhow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a notorious song, okay, and it brings up, the system brings up this menu, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do what's called audio analysis on it, and the system analyzes it and tells me the speed, the energy of the song, the tempo, and all that. That helps in terms of when the system is putting together the songs, because these songs that you see that we use in here, these songs are generated by the computer. So we put all the songs in the library, we put them into categories. See the categories, GP, CM, put them into categories, and then based on something called a clock that we've created in here, which is here, clock, it tells you, we'll build shows based on clocks. It then tells you, okay, play so many of this kind of song, so many of that kind of song, so many of that kind of song. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing the audio analysis. So songs that are analyzed and can be like top of the hour. So when you come out of an advert, you need in certain hours you need a good, strong, high tempo song. The computer would decide, okay, this is a song that can go there, so we can put it in. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next few minutes, just go through and analyze songs. These are all new songs that have been put in that haven't been analyzed. I'm gonna do that. And so the computer tells me what song is what. Okay, I'm gonna take you in so you can see live show being done with Belinda. You can sneak in on her.
Today is going to see a bright start to the day, but it's going to turn cloudy throughout the morning. Spells of rain moving in from the southwest this afternoon and into the evening. It's going to be falling a little bit heavy at times as well, though a little bit breezy and mild too. This evening will remain cloudy with patches of light rain that's going to continue to spread overnight, and again it's going to be breezy. As for today though, top temperatures is 14 degrees, which definitely isn't too bad for this time of year. If you were wanting a white Christmas, I'm sorry. Monday morning greetings to you, locked into the Gospel Breakfast Show right here on Premier Gospel, and Christmas morning as well. I hope you are doing well. The 25th of December, just in case you weren't sure what date it was, and you're locked into the Gospel Breakfast Show with me, Belinda, taking care of you from now all the way up until 10 o'clock this morning. We've got some great music lined up for you, some lovely messages coming through from the Hot Porridge Massive, which I'm going to be sharing with you as well. I'm going to be doing that throughout the show, but right now, you know what time it is.
Hello everyone, hope you've had an absolutely amazing Christmas.
Is there a reason why you're here, sir?
So I'm just showing the listeners and viewers what a breakfast show is like with Belinda. She's now playing track of the week, which she picks a song. You have to undo the select button.
Oh, I see. It's been a while.
So she picks a track that we play an artist to spotlight all through the week, and she's always the first one to play because the breakfast show is the biggest show on any radio station, you know. So she's in charge.
No pressure. It's a lot of weight on my shoulders, so please continue to pray for me in 2024. Not just because of the track of the weeks and from doing the show, but I have to work with Moiwa very closely on a regular basis.
Yawn.
And despite what you may see of him on social media,
Yawn.
pray for me. Pray.
Yeah.